is lost to me. The forge is destroyed because of him. You have doomed my people to extinction, damned my son to oblivion.
The forge was too powerful for anyone to handle. We had a responsibility to destroy it.
You destroyed a part of me with it. Now, I will do the same to you. We will fight you to our last.
She's absorbed the forge. Its power.
What? How is that possible? Okay, revenge, I get it! Hey guys, a little help here?
What's the matter, Quill? Is the big mean lady picking on you?
Stay down. Again?
Should only be an hour or so before we get there. You excited to go camping?
Of course! Can I start the fire?
Okay, but no lighter fluid this time.
How are you feeling?
I'll be fine, Peter. I promise.
Okay.
I'm feeling a lot better with the new medicine I got. It'll just be nice to have a weekend with you, away from our problems. It's a lost cause. We're too far from town. Give it a rest.
Give it a rest? And sit here in silence? Ugh, no way. Mom? Mom!
Ugh. Oh, Peter. Oh my God.
I'm okay. We're okay.
What happened? How did we...
We were just driving along and then you passed out.
I'm so sorry, Peter. If you weren't here, it would have been much, much worse. This is my fault. I shouldn't have been acting like nothing's...
What are you...
It's getting worse, baby. I was supposed to check into the hospital this morning, but I just wanted to give you one last happy moment to remember me by, before they plug me into some damn machine. I should have told you. I thought I could beat it.
No, Mom. Don't talk like that.
Peter, you need to understand what I'm saying. We all have to go, sooner or later. But it ain't over quite yet. So what do you say, One last adventure together? We can still get to the campground before dark. It should be a clear night.
Okay, Mom. Let's keep going.
Thank you, baby. We'll make sure this memory's a keeper.
So we're all in agreement then. We sell the ship and split the dough.
You promised money, not the tasty combination of water and flour.
Quill's just knocked out, you morons. He isn't dead.
But I already called dibs on his stuff. He's got tons of Earth junk in his room. I'm sure that'd fetch you a few units at the trader's market.
I am Groot.
What could you possibly want with his jacket? It ain't gonna fit.
I am Groot.
You know I can hear you.
Oh! Hey, Pete! We were just doing a little, thought experiment over here. What would happen, hypothetically, if our best friend and idol Peter Quill were to perish?
You said you checked and he was dead.
Oh, we're not getting back up there. Great time to have my jet boots busted. We'll have to find another way out. Hey, Rocket.
Ah, look. It's our troubled leader, Peter Quill. Just when I think things couldn't get worse, just when I think we've hit rock bottom, you managed to find us something lower. This time literally.
Yeah. Well, I am to please.
Not a compliment, but okay.
Hey, Groot. You holding up okay?
I am Groot.
He says he's thirsty.
Okay. Hey, Drax. You see any way out of here?
I have looked up, I have looked down. I have even turned in a complete circle. There is no exit.
All right. We'll keep looking.
I will not rest until I find that treacherous exit.
What's up, Mantis?
Oh, hello.
Is everything okay?
I just wanted to thank you for catching me.
Anytime.
And I'm sorry for intruding on your memory of your mother. She seemed like a nice woman.
Yeah. She was. Hey, Gamora.
Nebula's really hurt. Maybe beyond repair. I couldn't stop it. This is what happens when someone gets too close to me. I've never seen her this bad before. She's tough, but that may not cut it this time.
Don't beat yourself up over this. It's not your fault. It could have happened to any of us.
But it happened to her. We let Nebula into the Guardians, and look where it got her. We have to live with that. Don't tell me you're afraid of that little guy.
Yes, what a ridiculous-looking creature. On my world, tunnel worms are filthy. They eat only rock and dirt. I have tried this for myself. It was incredibly destructive to my digestive system.
That's friendly enough, I guess.
It is. It's okay. It doesn't want to harm us. It's just curious.
Curious about how we taste, probably.
Is it chewing through that stone?
Better that than us. Getting chewed to death is top 5 on my all-time fears list.
Yeah. You're not so bad, are you?
Huh. Bioluminescence. Probably how this thing communicates. Or draws in its unwitting quill-sized prey.
It wants to stay with us.
Maybe we should give it a name. Like a pet.
I am excellent at naming things. I shall call it, Blue.
I'd call it Hungry.
No. Its name should be obviously a death trap, because that's what it is.
That's not any good.
Well, I think the name is extremely appropriate.
No, not the name. That it's hungry.
The creature is just a tiny nothing. It poses no harm to us. I am constantly hungry and have rarely injured you all.
How about Bowie?
What is a Bowie?
He's a musician we treat like a space god on Earth.
I do not see how that is better than Blue. The creature is blue. Bowie is fine.
Great. The Guardians have a mascot.
I am Groot.
I'm the co-pilot. I ain't no mascot.
Wow. Would you look at that? Bowie rocks. Told you guys. He's getting us out of here.
Wait. No one has a problem with this? The death trap thing was not just some cute expression.
It's our only way out, Rocket.
I'm putting an I told you so in my pocket for later use.
Peter. What about Nebula?
Hey, buddy. Can you carry her?
I am Groot.
Thanks, Groot.
I am Groot.
Hey, Bowie, wait up!
This is amazing. Oh, if only the inside of my containment unit were this beautiful, maybe I wouldn't be so psychically scarred.
Look at that. What is that?
I am Groot!
Whoa, what are you doing, Pete? That crystal there is natural thorium. Just looking at one the wrong way can cause it to explode. Worth a ton of units, but highly volatile. Huh. I'm actually a little surprised no one's mined this planet dry.
Maybe there's a reason no one tried. Not good.
Guess what's happening, dummies? Rocket called. That thing led us into a death trap!
They do not want to kill us. Just eat us. As I said, they're hungry.
Like that makes me feel any better.
Okay. Look, we're not here to fight. We're friends with Bowie. Do you know Bowie?
Don't look like they're fans of Bowie.
These things have zero taste.
Come on! Come on! Yeah!
I am Groot!
He's right! They just keep coming!
We need another plan! Got an idea!
Why don't I like the sound of that?
Yeah, no offense, but that statement doesn't usually end up okay for us. Everyone, look out! Man, nothing like the smell of fried worms to really lift your spirits.
Yes, just like Mother's cooking.
Here we go.
Which way? One of these has got to lead us back to Hala.
Whoa, hold up. You actually want to keep going after Hala? Maybe you were watching a different show, but in the one I saw, the Forge blew up in her face, and she wound up with godlike powers.
So, you're okay with being responsible for Hala laying waste to the entire galaxy?
Wasn't my idea to try and destroy it. I said it would be bad news. Basically told you exactly what would happen. Boom! Forge in the face, Mega Hala. Magala.
You are terrible at naming things. We should now call her Also Blue.
What we really should call her is a big friggin' problem for us. 'Cause that's what she is.
We did the right thing. Clearly, no one should be able to have that kind of power.
Yeah, great job. Now that power's in her face. The power we could have used to help our loved ones.
Which is exactly why we have to go after her.
You don't get to talk, Gamora. It's 'cause of you. We gotta carry out all this dead weight.
She isn't dead!
Yet. The word you're looking for is yet. She's as good as, if you ask me.
No one did.
I know I failed her. I don't need you to twist the knife.
Hey, everyone needs someone like me. The guy who says what everyone's thinking, but is too much of a whip to do anything about it.
No one else is thinking that, Rocket. Only you. Oh, when they rewired your brain, they must have screwed up. Because half the time, you're talking out of your ass!
Look, shut up, both of you. We gotta get out of here, and neither of you are helping.
No, you shut up, Quill. Tired of hearing the sound your face is making. Blah, 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 Eternity Forge. Blah, 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 family. Blah, 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 mom. Wah. Shut up!
what part of shut up didn't you understand?
Oh, I fully understood. I just chose to ignore it. It's called free will. And it's the only thing I ever exercise!
Dude, seriously, take all the things you want to say, wrap them up in a nice neat little box, flush them all down the toilet, and shut the hell up!
No thank you. I can tell I'm digging under your skin. You really don't like when people don't listen to you, huh?
How many ways do I have to say it? Shut up. Shut up? Shut up! Sprechen Sie Russisch? Shut up!
All right, enough already. Sorry, I don't speak, idiot!
For the love of everything that is good and holy, shut up! Okay.
He lit this fire just to watch us all burn. That's what he wants.
No, what I want is to not see your face anymore!
Fine by me.
Hey, all this, it's your fault, Quill. If you hadn't exploded the forge, I'd have one less thing to be pissed at you for. Let's go, Groot.
I am Groot.
What? Oh, fine, you big baby. I didn't need any of you when I started in this business, and I don't need you now. Better off on my own.
Gamora, wait up.
Go with Gamora. I will protect the rodent. Do not worry.
Sometimes I do not need to tell you how the others are feeling. Makes my job easy.
Gamora? How are you holding up?
Damn that filthy little rat!
Yeah, Rocket's pretty much the worst sometimes.
I'm just mad. Because he's right.
I pushed her away, and instead she wanted to kill me. She nearly did.
You survived, though. You healed.
I've never been able to forget any of my pain, or the pain I've inflicted on others. I try to help others. It always backfires. Nebula, the Nova Corps, even Rocket, they hate me. One day, assuming we survive this, you'll hate me too. I don't want to hurt you.
I am Groot.
Gamora, I'd never hate you. I mean, how can you even say that?
It's a thought I can't seem to escape, Peter.
Look, Gamora.
Oh God, what is this stuff?
Toxic spores.
Oh, yeah, not toxic to everyone, apparently. He seems to like it.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Am I alone in this, or was that weird?
Oh, it was weird.
I am Groot.
That would be like you sneezing and hair sprouting all over your body.
Yeah, weird.
Gamora.
Nebula, I'm here. We're going to get you back to the ship and repair you, okay?
She's fading. We need to hurry. It's too far to jump. We're gonna have to find another way across. Do you want to talk about Nebula?
This was the first I've seen her show compassion. My sister and I, we never knew how to be anything but weapons. Flawed ones at that. She and I, we never had a chance.
You're so much more than just a blade. I'm serious.
Thank you, Peter. But I know my value. Just took me a while to realize that's all I was.
Any ideas on how to get across?
I'm looking. There's gotta be something here we can use. We better hurry, though. Nebula won't last long.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
Good.
What's up, Groot? Why are you acting all weird?
Groot am I.
You, my friend, are not in a right state of mind.
I am Groot.
Hey, Groot? Have you seen anything around we could...
I am...
Cool. Very helpful. I am Groot. I am Groot. We're all gonna die here. I'm gonna get back to it. Peace, dude.
Peter.
You saved Gamora. You saved all of us.
Sister.
Make certain Hala suffers. As we have.
Rest, Nebula. Rest. Hala will regret this.
Bet this bad boy could bridge the gap. Just gotta find a way to tip it over. Perfect. I can do this. I'm a grown-ass man. Yeah, nope, not gonna happen. I can't get the leverage here. Yeah, that's the problem. Leverage. Not me. Not me in any way. Can you give me a lift into that tunnel?
I am Groot.
Help me up into tunnel. You understand? Yeah, forget it. Hey, Groot. That's not helpful. Later, Groot.
I am Groot.
Hey, Gamora, give me a hand?
Fine.
Nope. Hey, can you help me up into that tunnel?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready when... Cool. Glad I could help. Hey, Groot. We'll be right back. Thanks.
Listen, I just need you to realize something. Nebula is just the beginning. Someone else is going to get hurt, or worse. I've been ambushed before, but this time, I see the danger coming right for us.
I won't let that happen.
I know you mean that, Peter. I do. But I can't have another death on my conscience. I can't be responsible for my own family, let alone the whole galaxy. Once we get off this planet, I'm going to leave the Guardians.
Gamora.
If I'm alone, the only one who could get hurt is me. We did great things together, but the team's fractured. It's not like it used to be.
Oh, you'd stay for me, right? If you leave, I'm the one that gets hurt. Not reason enough?
What do you mean by that? What are you trying to say to me, Peter?
That there's something between us. You know how much I care about you.
Peter.
I know you feel the same way.
Caring only makes it worse.
Here we are. One, two, three!
You're out of sync. Try it again.
One, two, three! Again. One, two, three! Last time. One, two, three! That should do it.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Groot? How did you even get over there?
I am
Peter, wait. What you said about staying for you. You're right. But I'm trusting you to protect all of us. I can't see a thing in here.
I am Groot.
Peter? We're in their lair.
Don't make a sound. We gotta sneak.
Oh, that was close. We almost... What's that smell? Oh, it's horrible. Did something die down here?
1000% sure it was the worm.
Sure it was, Peter.
Can we just keep moving, please? The end of the tunnel's just up ahead.
Anything to get away from that smell.
Ah! Ah!
Rocket!
Hey, Rocket. Wake up.
I asked for a to-go container.
Okay. We're gonna get you out of here. Almost there.
Oh, yeah. Crap.
Hey, you alright, Rocket?
I feel like I just boozed for a week, then took a header into Drax's fist.
What happened? How'd you end up in the...
What, in a giant alien lunch sack? Never would have happened if you'd come with me.
Everyone stay quiet. I'll get Drax. Wakey, big guy. Time to get up before the worms do.
This is weirder than normal.
That's saying something.
Yeah. Missed you too, man. Okay, Drax. That's enough awkward hugging for today. Seriously, Drax, get off me.
I will help you.
No, not you, Mantis. No.
Something small. Still fresh. Must be close. Show yourself, and I will be merciful in how I kill you.
Surrender now, villain!
I got you, Papa. You should have seen your face.
Yes, Kamaria. You surprised me.
I knew I could do it.
You are getting stealthier. You have now completed the test of guile and diversion. These skills will serve you well on the warrior's path, where every child
Let's leave their home and make the perilous journey to the training grounds.
Take it seriously, Kamaria. I say it out of love, daughter. This path, it is not to be taken lightly.
If I was scared, that would be all right, wouldn't it? Not that I am. It's just that... I mean, I suppose many who seek the warrior's path might have such feelings.
It is normal to feel scared.
It is?
Yes. So use it to make yourself more focused and less reckless in battle.
I must admit, I do feel a little scared, but I will be stronger for it. We don't have long.
Before you leave, I promised you.
The tattoo! I am ready, Papa.
I know you are. Your first tattoo marks you as a warrior in training. You will add many as your journey continues. Relax, daughter. It will not take long. Mount Kylos. Your mother and I had our soul union there.
I don't ever want a soul union. Never. Ever. I will become a great warrior on my own. I'm not like the other scouts. Talking as if they're already warriors. They are far too childish for me.
Standing with others makes you stronger. There is much you can gain by having someone at your side.
Like you and Mama.
Yes.
She is much tougher than you.
You are doing very well. I remember my first, and how much it hurt.
Papa, there's so little time, and sometimes I feel like there's still so much to ask you.
What is it you wish to know?
What if I face an opponent who cannot be beaten? I am strong, but I am small. I fear that my skills will not be enough when the time comes.
Then you run, and live to fight another day. Great warriors always use their minds, like I do.
Yes. I will be cautious. And what if... what will you do if I return more powerful than even you? My legend spreading across the valleys. My foes quivering in fear.
And I will be more proud than my simple words can express. It is done.
It is us.
There is one last test you must pass before you can leave. Conquering the unknown.
It's too far. I can't see what's down there.
You must jump. Unless you wish to wait another year.
No! I'm ready! Like you said, it's normal to feel scared. I can't do it. You have to help me, Papa. Wait! I just need a second.
together my courage. I can do this. I am ready. No, wait.
I did it!
I'm proud of you, Kamaria. You will do well at the training grounds.
I'm gonna miss you, Papa.
There's no reason to. Look at your tattoo, and know I am always with you.
I will.
Papa, I must go now. You have to let me go sometime. It's a long walk on the warrior's path. I don't want to keep the others waiting.
Goodbye, Kamaria.
Goodbye, Papa.
Never should have let her go. Maybe then she would still be alive.
Drax,
Hey, that's real sad and all, but we can use some muscle over here! Oh, never mind, we're good.
this is where we run.
Why are you stopping?
I'm sorry I used my powers on you before. I didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional. I was only trying to pull him off you.
What are you talking about? You got us out of there. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting squeezed to death by Drax.
Oh, you're right. I was the hero.
The ship!
There's my girl!
Hurry, Rocket! I'm trying! I ain't got long stick legs like the rest of you!
Everyone take a seat, we're leaving!
Did any of you get a good look at that thing? What was that even?
I am Groot.
A tree? Stop yanking my tail!
I am Groot.
It's giant and terrifying and probably wants us dead. I don't need to know any more about it.
In this case, I'll say your extreme lack of curiosity is a virtue, Will.
Nebula's plugged into the ship. She's stable.
Okay, then we're good to go.
Wait! I feel something. Someone is starving. No, bigger!
My hunger has no equal.
Once we're out of here, we'll get you some food. That is one big boat.
I am Groot.
Wrong again, Groot. We're all gonna die. Punch it, Pete! Not today!
Are we dead?
Not quite. We're lunch! Or dinner. What time is it?
This slimy cave. It is.
Big ol' stomach.
Nebula, how could I? What the hell is she doing?
Gamora, wait!
Damn it!
Plug her back in, Peter.
No. Stop.
Please. If your systems shut down, we can power them through the ship.
It won't do anything.
Stop being so stubborn. It can help keep you alive.
I don't like being tethered. No. I'm past that point.
Don't be stupid. Please.
Don't make me beg.
It's okay, Gamora. Let's leave her be.
Pick it back up. She'll...
Let me have this. Thanks, Quill.
Well, I'm not ready to give up on you. I'm going to get Rocket.
There's no use. You can't be put back together. This time. Honestly, it feels good to have parts of me. Despairing. Wish I could have done this whenever I wanted. Maybe then I could have slept.
Thank you. For helping us back there. You risked yourself for all of us.
And look where it got me. At least Gamora's okay. It was my idea to put all this in my body. Told everyone it was so I could be better than Gamora.
Why did you really do it?
To be more like her. I looked up to her. I was terrible to her. I nearly killed her. I loved her.
You should tell her exactly how you feel. You have no idea how happy that would make her.
You think so? I can't. Not after everything that happened. It's too late for Gamora and me. I'm a living reminder of her time with Thanos. She can't move on until that last piece of him is gone. And things will be better soon. For everyone.
Look, this might sound corny, but it's never too late to make things right. You can always make a change.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Thank you, Peter, for listening to us. Whatever it is, I'll tell her what you said. I've been afraid of how she might react for so long, but I'm already dying. What's the worst that could happen?
Hey.
Hey,
Do you want me to...
I don't know, people trying to fix me.
Yeah, I get that.
There's something I need to tell you, sister. What is it? I love you.
I can sense your despair, Peter. Everyone's really.
Is Nebula still...
I don't mean to pile it on, but I got some bad news too. Our engines got thrashed when we were swapping.
Can we still fly this thing?
Not a friggin' chance.
Okay. Let's get back to work.
Okay. Of course. Whatever you need. I'm so sorry, Gamora.
Me too.
Nebula was the fiercest, most sinister opponent I have faced in battle.
What I liked most about Neb was how much she hated Pete. Like in a deep, unrelenting way. Funny girl.
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, and she really seemed to care about you, Gamora.
You should value the connection you two shared. To be alone is a worse fate.
Speaking of worse fates, we gotta figure a way out of here before we end up like those poor bastards.
Those poor bastards. Exactly!
Huh? What?
Look at all those ships. There has to be some parts we can salvage out there.
You forget about that internal ocean of stomach acid. You can't just take a little swim.
Then get me flying again.
I'll see what I can do. I mean, I sure ain't dumb enough to go out there.
All right. Let's find some engines. That'll do.
Listen, I've been running the numbers. We gotta drop weight in order to take off.
Drop weight? How exactly do we do that?
Yeah, take everything that ain't bolted down and give it the old Chucky Chuck. The lighter we are, the longer we float. The easier it'll be to get airborne.
Well, this place is a flying trash can anyway, so...
Hey, speak for your own stuff. I got some nice things. Guns can be nice.
No! Please don't drop me in this! Well, it didn't burst into flames. So time for round 2. As long as I don't overwork the jets, I should be able to avoid the acid. I hope. Rocket, any ideas on how to move these engines? My boots won't be able to.
It's an engine, Pete. Just turn it on.
Oh, good. A giant red button. This always ends well. Just had to put in some elbow grease. Sounds gross now that I think about it.
Careful, Quill!
Hey, I'm doing my best out here. Great! Now I'm inside an upset stomach. Empty, of course. Hey, Rocket.
Kinda busy, Pete. What's up?
Would a piece of thorium work as starship fuel?
Suppose so. In a sense, all fuel is just explosion, so yeah, it'll explode. Why are you asking?
Oh, no reason, just curious. Don't mind if I do. If this doesn't work out, oof, what a way to go. Easy, big boy. Okay. Just one more to go. Oh, crap! Crap! I think I'm alive. Okay. It's just a little banged up. Wow. This is a good helmet.
Fine. Don't want to get rid of that? Then this goes.
Hey!
That sounds like progress?
It's only like our lives depend on it.
Get off my back! There's no friggin' way in hell I'm getting rid of this.
I'm sacrificing all my extra knives and swords.
How many swords do you have?
Meanwhile, Rocket won't give up one of his guns.
Yeah, but check it out. Not now, not ever. I built this thing with my own 2 paws.
What part of everything goes don't you get? Now dump it. All.
They don't understand. Possessions are meaningless. All that matters is the trail of blood we leave after slaughtering those who have wronged us.
Oh, that's some image.
After our shared experience, Quill, I discarded everything. Even the things that reminded me of my beloved Kamaria and Hovat.
I'm sure it must have been tough.
It was. Supremely. But after you entered me...
Yeah, I entered your mind, right?
I knew it was the right thing.
Well, at least you actually listened to me. Unlike some people. You see that, everyone? Drax went and threw everything away. You should follow his example.
Why? Shouldn't our leader set the example? You hear that, Groot? I guess Drax is our leader now.
I am leader?
Your room is still full of keepsakes, Peter.
Since I'm the leader now, I request that you all kneel before me.
No, just stop. Let me show you how it's all done. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my room and sacrifice the crap out of some personal stuff. man. Where to start?
Throwing away their belongings is certainly upsetting the others. What is it about these things? Why do they hold so much emotional weight? Why does your loyalty to things outweigh your devotion to others?
These things aren't just things. They define us. I'm a long way from home. These are the last reminders I have of who I am.
They're you! Of course. Hello, Peter. I will think about this more. There is much I can learn from you, it seems.
One thing I learned about the Guardians is nobody ever makes sense. All right. Let's get started. Oh, man. This one's pretty emotional for me. My first hunt back on Rayjack. I remember it like yesterday. Finished first place for taking down a massive...
I sense a lie.
Last place. This was a trophy just for participating. Screw the pity prize. Yondu gave me this. Not sure how he'd feel knowing I dumped it.
This Yondu has a strange way of showing affection.
He has a lot of strange ways. Trash. A photo of me and Mom.
You should keep that. It weighs little in your hand, but much in your mind.
No, I'm keeping this. Besides, it doesn't weigh a thing. All right. Let's see what we got over here. My emergency stash of Centauri spirits. They help me to...
Act like a fool?
No. Relax. They help me to relax. Nah. Need to keep my wits about me. It's my weight set. Just in case you were wondering where this incredibly muscular bod comes from.
I wasn't.
Take one last look at this bod, because after today, we're taking the fast train to Tubbsville. My toy ray gun from Earth. I used to bring this with me everywhere as a kid. You know, this toy was a good primer, but I've upgraded to the real deal. Accept no substitutes. Well, the dream of a Guardians baseball team dies today.
I've never owned anything before, but I wish I had something to throw away to help the team. Even though you said these things are who you are, and I do not want to throw you away.
Here, you can start your own collection of odds and ends that you'll be forced to throw away in order to escape a giant alien worm.
Thank you, Peter. This is the best...
Baseball glove.
The best baseball glove I've ever seen.
Gather round and be led by example. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, totally sacrifice things.
Fine. The gun goes. You happy?
Consider my swords ditched.
I am Groot.
Man, that is really sad. Isn't it like a cousin or something? No. You should keep it.
Agreed.
And what of this one?
Bowie! How did it get in here?
Probably followed us through the caves. This is why you don't befriend strange creatures.
Nah, no way. Get rid of it.
But he's so lonely.
That little bastard ran us straight into a trap.
You don't know that. He ran just as the other creatures appeared.
I am Groot.
Doesn't matter if you like him. He needs to go.
I have also developed a fondness for this foolish creature.
Wow, great. So everyone is buddies with the cave worm now? That's fantastic.
We're keeping him, that's the end of it.
Fine. What else we got to ditch?
Well, I think Mantis has something too.
I don't know what you mean.
The thing I gave you to give away.
Oh, I want to keep it now.
But you said to be a part of the team.
Yes, but it's mine.
Yes, yours to give away.
Politely decline.
Let the bug keep it, Pete. Jeez.
He obviously does not want me to have the baking glove.
Baseball.
Great, great. So, we all did the thing and got rid of some stuff, and we're such great friends now. But there's something I'd like to point out. The tape deck. I've done the numbers, and that thing has to go.
Rocket. It's how we listen to tunes. It's how I share myself.
That's real weird and all. But even after Peter's inspiring sacrifice, it's gonna be close. I'm thinking it's better to be safe and lose the extra weight.
Okay, you win. Today's the day the music dies.
Drax?
It is dead.
Okay. With that thing gone, the rest of the stuff we stripped, and those extra engines, we should actually be able to get out of here.
Then it's go time. It's now or never.
After Groot and I install the engines you found?
Yep, right after that. Exactly. Ready to bust out of this, Rock Lobster?
Engines are online, Pete. Now we just gotta, pick an exit.
Are you actually implying...
Yes, this worm is a meat tunnel. We could either go out the mouth side or the back side.
I am Groot.
Groot doesn't want to fly out of a giant worm's giant posterior.
We're already facing the colon. We should head out the colon.
Would you stop saying that word?
That is the word for what it is. It is a colon.
Well, I vote mouth. We already know the Milano, fits that way. I ain't got a ton of interest getting wedged in this thing's,
Say it, raccoon. Say colon.
Wormhole.
Ugh, I can't believe we're wasting time arguing about this. This is what's wrong with this team.
The mouth has teeth. This creature could bite us in half.
Knowing the weird crap we've seen in this place, I'm sure its butt has teeth too.
We're going out the bum.
Colon, Peter. It's pronounced colon.
It's working!
And it's gonna be gross.
The ship's never gonna be clean again.
Just get us out alive, please.
No problemo. We'll be out of here faster than you can say. Explosive diarrhea.
Totally missing out! Okay, we never tell anyone about this.
The universe must hear of this glorious day. The Guardian's great colon escape.
Oh, how exciting!
Go team.
What? Oh, good. Sounds like somebody's coming back for seconds. Okay, I hear you. It looks like one of our shiny new engines got itself turned off during our grandiose exit back there.
Can we fix it?
Sure, you can. Just climb out onto that wing and turn it back on.
Me? No, I didn't volunteer.
Yeah, well, you're the only one who can sort of fly, so it's gotta be you.
Fine. Okay, I'm out here. Are you gonna slow down so I can do this?
And let the giant hungry monster catch up to us again? I don't think so. I'm just gonna tilt the ship so you can walk around the wing. Ready?
Hold on, I don't think that's the safest.
1, 2, 3.
Incoming! Giant worm monster!
Okay, Pete, I gotta write this thing. Hold on to something.
Wait, Rocket, don't you dare!
How's it going, Quill? You still with us?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Good. Now, when you get to the engine, all you gotta do is hit the big blinky button on the side. Can you handle that?
Yes, Rocket, I think I can manage the simple task of... Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh, we're still alive, Quill!
It's back on, Rocket, punch it!
Rocket?
Peter, I thought you fixed the engine.
I did, and trust me, it's still working!
It's not the engine, it's the... What? How is that leaking?
How is what leaking?
The inertial compensators! Somebody help me steer this frickin' thing! I don't understand! Compensator jello runs inside the ship. How did that get damaged?
Yeah, so one or two of the worms may have made it inside.
Well, somebody deal with them before the ship sheds itself apart!
Come, Tree. We shall peacefully resolve the situation with our knives. I am Groot!
What do you think I'm doing, Quill? Your little friend did some damage to our guts downstairs.
Hang on, I'm coming back in. Drax, what are you...
This is my chance, Peter. To protect my new family. Like I never did for Hovat and Kamaria. I told my daughter to run and fight another day. I have run for years. This is the day I fight. I will go alone into battle and slice this beast from mouth to colon. You will not have a good day.
Wow! You better do something quick down there! The ship's breaking up!
Please, Peter. Give me this.
Drax.
We're losing engine power!
I am...
We can't keep this up! You gotta do something, Pete!
It is what I must do.
I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. We have to find another way.
Peter, you must do it.
Damn it, Drax! I'm not doing.
What the hell is going on down there? Ah! Hang on! I'm giving it all she's got!
No! No! Come on. Say something.
I am Groot.
Oh no! Groot! What happened?
This is Quill's fault. I was going to fight that beast to the death, but Quill would not let me.
Look at him! Poor guy. That ain't just a bark wound. That's to the core.
Groot, I'm sorry. I did what I thought was best. I didn't think that...
I am Groot.
I ain't leaving his side, so get out of here and take us back to nowhere. We can get him help there. And you better pray he makes the trip.
It's going to be a long ride home. This place is a dump. But I've never been more excited to see it. Never noticed all the rust. You wouldn't think things would oxidize in space. But there you go.
Yep. It's good to be home. As much as I like the insides of giant alien worms.
Agreed. Nice place to visit.
Oh, there he is, Groot.
Hey.
Remember that face for later when you're describing this butcher to a Nova Corps sketch artist.
I am Groot.
I know we have pictures of him. It's just saying.
How's he doing?
Oh no, you don't get to be concerned. The time for that was back then. The now you have to live with is this tragically disfigured, gentle giant. Hold on. I know it's hard for your dumb human brain to see the parallels, but you let me go into that tunnel by myself where I could have easily become worm food. Drax wanted to jump. You should have let him jump. Every second you hesitated, you risked us all. Let Drax have his end if he wanted it so bad.
Drax would have died, Rocket. At least we're all here.
Not for long, we're not.
Quill! I have been denied the sanctification of sacrifice, and I demand mediation.
Peter?
I got it. He just wants to mediate. Drax, listen.
Would you like to make a counter-proposal?
Drax!
Oh man, that was amazing. Let's see what happens if you do it many more times. Come on, Drax. Just one more. Maybe a kick for good measure.
Oh, you got a funny way of thanking me for saving your life.
You have completely misunderstood my intentions, then. I am actually very angry about your refusal to let me sacrifice myself.
He's pretty thick. You might have to demonstrate again.
Today should have been full of glory. But you have made it gloryless.
Yeah, I don't think that's a word.
Anti-glorial?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
You denied me a warrior's death and kept me from my family. That I can never forgive.
I can't take it! There is too much conflict with you! Too much anger, resentment, and sadness.
This is pretty typical.
Some of
It's
us
all
are
Pete's
children.
fault.
Underdeveloped
Arching my
children.
body.
Stop it! These negative emotions drive an invisible knife through my skull! If this is the level of turmoil, why don't you all simply walk away? Surrounding yourself with so much turmoil can change you. No one should have to live like this.
Well, because we're family. You don't walk away from family.
Yeah, right. No one ever quits a family, huh, Gamora?
Thanos was a monster, Rocket.
Oh, undoubtedly. But name 5 ways Quill is any better.
It's too painful for me to continue to be around you. Thank you for freeing me and teaching me that the loudest shouter is usually the most correct. But I must go.
Okay, bye then.
I will miss the way you feebly guided everyone. Perhaps we will cross paths once more.
Mantis, be careful out there.
I will. I'm sure I'll feel much better when I'm away from you.
Odd little bug. I'll miss her. I think.
I can no longer serve under you, Quill. I must go seek out my honorable death elsewhere. Perhaps with the superior team, Protectors of the Universe. I already have an offer from them.
Yeah, that's clearly a made-up group. You're just trying to upset Peter.
No, I am not. You can contact their leader, Smeater Twill. Now there is a leader who will let his fellow teammates sacrifice themselves.
Come on, Groot. That sounds like our cue. Good luck with your death wish, Quill. And I don't care if you like it or not. It's happening. Some people think goodbye seems too permanent, so instead I'll just say, hope I never see you losers again in my life. Don't call me, I'll call you. And I wouldn't expect that call anytime soon.
I thought we were friends, Rocket.
Me too, Pete. Me too. Groot, let's move it.
I am Groot.
You're with me, buddy, remember? Your best friend.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Rocket needs you. You should go with him.
I am Groot.
Goodbye, my friend.
I am Groot.
Come here.
I am Groot.
I knew you were coming with me. Never doubted it for a second.
I am Groot.
What? Why would you do that?
I am Groot.
He says he doesn't want Mantis to be alone. But what about me?
I am Groot.
Fine.
I'll miss Groot, but that rodent? Not really. We never really saw eye to eye. Ship won't be the same without him, though.
You don't mean that.
Oh no, I do. Okay, fine, I don't. But I will miss Groot more.
Then I guess you're leaving too.
No. I think I'll stick around, for now. After all, you'd be lost without me.
At least we get to keep the S at the end of Guardians now.
I wouldn't let you be singular. So, what now?
Time to take some action. Barkeep, 2 of your most vile concoctions. Better make it 3.
Next up, is your codex
1 drink, and then we find
a new
Hala.
study suggests
Where to even start?
we have some breaking news. Reports are flying in about a violent Kree attack on Jabari 5. Millions are feared dead.
That was easier than expected.